having a rough day and you're on with Pixie Rain. And we had a pretty exciting episode last episode. We went ahead and merged the two vessels, and lo and behold, we have the Icarus Main's she's a proper ship now, but we've got a lot of work yet to do. It's not so simple. We literally only have this little teeny weeny little space pressurized. Okay, the to-do list, unfortunately, is going to need to get overhauled, and honestly, we'll keep the restrictions and goals listed there, but I'm pretty sure, well, I guess most of it does apply. Hey, thanks for watching. So, yeah, I guess it's okay. So, okay, we've got a lot we need to do. So let's go ahead and go out here. We're going to vent the whole ship because we have a whole lot to do. This is my way of saying, okay, that's how we're gonna block off the doors. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna drop. Oh crap! I didn't realize we had that in there. Ah. Okay, so we're gonna drop. I can't drop those in there. I want to drop some freaking steel plates in here somewhere. We'll drop them in here then. That. Okay, so if you'll notice down here. Okay, so we have no assemblers can be used. Only survival kits can fabricate. That is an assembler. For the beginning part of this entire series, we were using assemblers. We were assembling our stuff and whatnot, and I added that because I wanted to add more force on salvage. Since it's salvage and economy, it seemed like fabricating those specialized things just didn't seem like it was what we wanted to do. So, yeah, that means pretty much we're gonna have to start capturing ships for the materials we need. Which means that assembler right there can't happen. Because it's gonna allow us to build things we really can't build. So that means that where in the world did we put that, okay, where is my survival kit? Okay, this is weird. Pretty sure it's not in there. Is it in here? Okay, where did the survival kit go? Seriously? Alright, we're gonna look and see. Let's take a look here. First of all, we have two assemblers. But where is the survival kit? Okay. Okay. We don't have a survival kit on board. Well, that's certainly not good. That's categorically bad. Very, very, very bad. We have no, that means we're not going to have a respawn point. How did we not, I thought it was behind this light. I thought it was behind this light up here, but I see that there's nothing up there. It's empty. Oh. It's not just empty. There's a hole here. Like... Oh, those buggers. They blew up my survival kit? That's what the hole was for. Oh, no. That's bad. The one thing in this whole series that sticks with it is it's if you can't, it's permadeath. Alright, so maybe no assemblers can be used, only survival kits and basic assemblers can be used. So let's go ahead and adjust that. Because we've been using assemblers all along, I don't want to limit it beyond that, so let's go ahead and make that adjustment. So we're going to go ahead. Alright, no. Only survival kits. Because usually that's what I like to use, is just ditch out the assemblers. Only survival kits or basic assemblers. Alright. Alright, so that being said, that means this has got to go away, and that one up there's got to go away. But we've got to get our survival kit back. Oh my gosh, this is just not good. Alright, so we're going to take this out of here.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
I have a cargo pod here. Take the inventory cargo pod. And by the way, we've got to throw you in there. And let's get a replacement oxygen tank. Alright, so now that we've changed the rules somewhat, basic assemblers only, which will encourage us to purchase the higher end things we need. Alright, so yep, we're gonna take that out. Yep, those are all coming out too. That also means that some munitions we won't be able to get either, which will be a bit of a challenge. Oh, you're full. You're not. Alright, so this is going to mean a couple of things. This is going to mean that we're going to need a couple of things. Oh man. This creates problems. That's okay, we gotta reconfigure this thing anyway. Alright, so this is a salvage and economy episode, so yeah, it only makes sense that we'd have only a basic assembler. So that being said, we're gonna want that space there to either be a cargo pod or a conveyor location. So, guess it's gonna be conveyor. Yeah, that's probably our best bet, is a conveyor. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we can get the materials for a conveyor. So that's gonna be, let's see, we're gonna need some of those. That. One of those. Let's see, let's get, let's look through the whole gambit here. Oh yeah, that's, we gotta eat food too. No, we can't get to that. Can we get to this one? Nope, large containers for some reason. I don't know why. Nope, I can't get to those either from here. I got plumbing work to do, I see. Plumbing work. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna need to go up here and do a... Oh. If we took... Okay. Oh, no, that connects with that. I was going to say if we took that away... Well, wait a minute here. Let me see something here. Okay, so that is a... Well, I'm just thinking... I got an H2O2 gen here. If I had two of them... Well, I'm not hydrogen capable. I don't think so. Now we'll stick with the plan. Stick with the plan and put a conveyor junction here. Okay. Now we've done the conveyor junction. Now we can come over here and we can put an assembler right here. Well, basic assembler I should say, because steel plate. Okay, I think we can accommodate you. Pretty sure we've got steel plates. Just had them a second ago.
Energy low.
Alright, we need a bunch more materials. Alright, let's see here. We need... Those are all large cargo containers. Another large cargo container. And I need motors. Where are motors? Ah. Alright, well that takes care of our little assembler problem right there. Alright, and then this was where we had our... Now this is going to have to go, unfortunately. Which opens up into space. Probably not the best moment. Yep, I know. Energy is critical. Energy is always very critical. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna go and gotta go get charged up. I think we're gonna go have a sit down. Dude, I don't have a toilet in here these days. Yikes. Okay, we're gonna have a sit down right there like that. Gonna get some energy there. Let's see here. Just 1 second, guys. I'm gonna look at something here. What the hell? Okay, let's see. I think we're pretty charged up. What else we got? Let's see. Mining hauler, mining hauler. All right. Yeah, we might as well take the salvage markers off. the harvester, we can turn that off. We can turn that off. Well, there is no more salvage. That should clean up our markers considerably. Yeah, this thing's quite the conglomeration ship, isn't it? Kind of stocky and hodgepodgey. What the hell? Oh. It's a matter of point of direction. Let's see here. Oh, she's got pretty good maneuverability. I mean, all things being considered. Still, it's pretty mad. Anyway. Okay. I am thinking, there's a lot to do. So many things to do in here. Okay, so let's get the rest of this thing scrapped. Get this updated. Alright, so we're gonna go in here. Alright, so we're going to do two things. We're gonna put an assembler here, and we'll put the survival kit there. I like to have the two assemblers because one could be doing one kind of processing while the other one is doing something else. So I'll go ahead and get that situated. Good to go. And then here is where we're going to put the survival kit, which can fabricate also, or be used for, well, respawning. But we need 3 medical comps to successfully build this thing, and I honestly don't think we have any of those. So that is concerning. That pretty much means that this entire series could end with one big mistake. I can't be cavalier about my stuff anymore because I don't have a respawn location now. They blew it out. Unless I've got a medical kit somewhere in here, which I don't think I do. I'm looking. I mean, I got some silver. I mean, we get silver, but we don't have a refinery big enough to do it. Which is one of the reasons why we need to find some salvage. Let's face it. We need to get some salvage. We need to get closer. We need to make it to that salvage station. There's just no getting around it. It has to happen. We need to have that occur. Which means we need to get this ship airtight. I mean, that's just the way of it. You know, we're out here. We need to get this ship finished up and airtight. Here's the ladder down. I mean, she's a pretty hodgepodgey thing going on here. The thing is we got all this salvage lurking in here too, and that's another thing. What is this? Is this a passage? Oh, it is a round transitional corridor. Alright, so now, I don't think we need to have this exit here anymore. What we do need to do is connect it with the upper part also. And I think we need to... Well, that's actually pretty clever to put that there. I think it might be prudent. I think it might be smart. Let's see here. That is our walkway right there. So what I think we need to do... Alright, there's the bow of the ship there. So I think we're going to pull this forward. So we're going to go ahead and change this over to a solid. Make that solid. I mean, this is what we got to do, guys. We've got a lot of... Whenever you... Hey, Dauntless, welcome. You're new and you don't know how to play. Okay. Well, thanks for showing up and watching. So, you... Depends upon how you want to start out. If you check my YouTube channel, I do have Learning to Survive. Both of those series are for people who are just starting out. It's how you begin the game. Feel free to hit me up with some specific questions. I'd be more than happy to answer them. I'm not sure what scenario you're at or which where you're having the trouble. I mean, are you just literally like straight up trying to start a vanilla game? Have you are you in a game and you're just struggling on trying to be able to make things happen? It's kind of like a there's a tutorial. If you go into your main menu, and there's a section there, it's not the sandbox, but it's the next one over. And you go in there, it'll say learning to, I think it might even be learning to survive. But there's a learning one that does a step-by-step on how to do things. Tutorial, and there's actually, I think, another tutorial that's like a storyline. Both of those are really good. You can't build. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't... I'm struggling to understand how you can't... You mean are you on an Earth-like planet? I mean, are you starting and trying to construct your stuff from a drop pod? I'm not sure where you're trying to start. I mean, here's the thing. To be able to build these things, you just kind of learn as you go, you see? Are you familiar with Legos? Because this is kind of like Super Legos. If you're familiar with Legos, that's kind of what this is like. You just kind of, it's by trial and error, and you kind of learn as you go and see what works and what doesn't. That's the best way I can describe it. I mean, you got to get in there and try and just see what you can come up with, you know? See, like, there's a lot of times when I'm doing builds and I can't, it's like, this isn't working, you know, and I'll be like getting frustrated. But the reality is that you just kind of, it's all by trial and error. Like right now, this is a merged ship right here, and I'm trying to combine them and turn them into one cohesive ship. So I'm thinking in terms of, right now, I'm thinking in terms of, okay, thrust. I have to have engines pointing in all directions so I can move my ship around. Which is kind of the struggle right now, as I'm trying to get it all situated so that I have good coverage. Like right now, I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I don't need this fourth one down here. But I do need it facing downwards. So I have some horizontal stuff going on, so we'll go ahead and cut that out. And then we'll have a thruster pointing down here. This will give us our upwards thrust. Yeah, that'll work. And I'll rearrange all these other things, but we're trying to get these out of the way, because we're going to make this into a bigger bay. Yeah, it's trial and error. There's a lot of YouTubers that have... Uh-oh. Well, that wasn't good. That station is now floating free, so if we maneuver, it's going to fall out of there. Not good. So it's like, it's just, you gotta kind of experiment, you know? The easiest and best thing to do is to start out on the Earth-like planet. And when you start out on the Earth-like planet, you can, you'll be able to go and just build a building, you know? It's really just like that. You get your materials from, like, encounters you find, or you build them by going and tearing down the ship that you land in. You can also go and do economy and purchase the materials you need. So I mean, there's a lot of different ways that you can be able to get your build. Let's see here. Alright, we're gonna put that goes right here. Trying to make this very symmetrical, because I like symmetry when I'm trying to build something. It just seems cohesively smart. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird that way. The problem is these things are also the floor upstairs, which kind of sucks. So we're gonna go ahead and throw some. I'm gonna throw light block up here, and I'll light. Yeah, see, it's not gonna do it. There's a reason why. Because of that thing right there. Oof. Oof.
Energy critical.
Oh, hush, suit lady. I'm trying to hook this up. Can't you see this? Nope, can't do it while it's there. Alright, well. That means we're just going to have to take this thing off of here.
Meteor storm inbound.
Alright, we'll drop that in there. Alright, there we go. Alright, so that seals it up. I can't believe I set that up right on a cargo thing there. Oh, like it was like Astroneer and Star Citizen.
No energy.
Yeah. It's a little different than that, but it's similar. In Star Citizen, if I recall correctly, I mean I haven't played Astroneer, but from what I understand, it's very similar to Astroneer. And Star Citizen, oh, that's just really cool looking. But the thing is that here you're taking it down to an engineering level where you're dealing with individual parts. Whereas in that one, you're buying components or ships and stuff like that on a larger scale. So it's a little different. But I think this one actually is a little bit better because of the physics engine involved. I mean, you literally can build anything your heart's desire. I mean, you think of any design and bam, you can make it. You just gotta have the components, the time, and patience to put it together. But you also have storylines too. You can, if you go into your main menu where you're looking at like your different scenarios and stuff, you can get those. The community, if you go to mod.io, you can, or on the workshop, you can find scenarios that people have built I've created some scenarios too and put them in there, just on my own stuff. But there's a lot of scenarios and they follow storyline. So if you like the storyline kind of thing where you're flying around doing stuff, that's one way to do it. There's also servers. There's PvP where you're going up against other players. You just gotta go in and just kind of explore a little. What the hell was that? Seriously, dude? You smacked me? I'm like, what the hell? The Icarus main just smacked me with their gun. Like, seriously, dude? Thanks. That's what I needed, to get smacked. I didn't do nothing to you. Oh. Ah, event controllers? That's right, I forgot. We're full of a prefla of salvage in here. I suddenly feel like I found Santa's workshop. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, this is wow. Okay. Um hmm. This will be a very big wide open area here. We got to get this stuff distributed because I'm thinking we pull that hydrogen tank up here and we connect it via all these connectors here, and then we'll have a very nice hydrogen supply. And I'm thinking a lot of this stuff we could set up like a communications room up here or something, or a computer room. I don't know. I like this bay here the way it is, an open aired salvage bay for some salvage. But wow. I just yeah, thinking that is not what I expected those to be. Alright, cool. I am getting myself very distracted right now with this whole situation, and I need to stop it. I need to calm down, and I need to get myself in order, and I need to put get this done. Like, for real, get this done. Alright. Alright, we're gonna set this up here. Give me some. Thank you. I'll take those. Alright, so. And then we're gonna bring this down one more time. Actually, I think I can bring this down. Here we go, like this. There we go. Now we're on the same level. Alright. So this completes our little thing here. Alright. Oh, thanks for the follow, Dauntless. Appreciate it. Alright, so let's see here. We are pretty hodgepodgey. Yeah.
Health low.
Ah, for the love of... I know. I need food. But I'm not eating at the moment because I'm trying to get this situation taken care of here. Alright, so let's see here. We're gonna bring this up here. Alright, now we're gonna pull this. Because if I have this buried in the hole here, it's gonna... I mean, it's not that it's not gonna do anything, it's just frustrating because it's not right where I want it. I want a certain level of symmetry and purpose here. So let's set this up like so. Alright, so we've got a lot of braking thrusters. Whole lot of braking thrusters, okay. So did I get all the thrusters out of that? I did, okay. Ah. Yeah, interesting. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright, so that gives us... Okay, we've got 6 forward facing, so that definitely is going to be able to slow us down. That one back there is going to have to come out. Let's see here. Okay, where are we going to put you? Right here? Well, we could, but that's not going to imbue it very deep. But we could put it on top of this one here. Yeah. That's actually a really good spot for it. Alright, so we're going to double up on this thruster here. And put that going this way. Cool. And then we're going to go over here. And we're taking out this one. Which should make the main body there be a little bit easier. A little bit nice and easy on that one. Let's see here. Alright. Alright, and then we're gonna... Alright. There we go. Nice and sealed up, snug as a bug in a rug. We'll get this secure here as much as possible. I know this one's short thrusters, but at least it'll be in position. Alright, so that gives us 1, 2, 3, gives us 4 side. Okay, good. Now let's take a look at this side here. Okay. On this side, same thing applies. We'll come up here and we'll get this sorted. Alright, let's go ahead and...
Energy low.
What do you got going on? Oh, your short A thruster comp, huh? The idea is I want to get the outside of this vessel ship shape and ready to go, because the inside I can work on while I'm underway, but the outside I prefer not to do that while underway. Okay, and then we're going to go over here, finish that, and then what's left is going to go back here to its new positioning. Alright, cool. Takes care of that.
Your health is low.
I'm aware of that. It's because I haven't eaten. Yeah, not bad. Alright, let's go up here. We're gonna have a walkway out from here out a ways, at least over this wing, because we're gonna want to be able to be set up for our docking procedures. Alright.
Energy critical.
I'm aware, suit lady. I am trying to get myself a little bit of Roast meat and apple juice. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. We took all that out of there. Yeah. No more cockpit there, so we're gonna take that back here. Let's see. Put these control station behind there. Then we're gonna hop on here. Yeah, I always gotta watch because you never know when these guys are gonna get sly and sneaky on you, you know. And we're gonna change our orientation right now. To here. Alright, cool. Alright, now we gotta go here. Okay, control station 2. Let us do some content. We want text and images. I thought I gave this one. Huh. Oh man, I must not have installed that one. Oh, that sucks. I thought I installed the mod that gives you sci-fi stuff. Man, that's not cool. Oh, let's see here. Alright. Well, if you're watching, Wiley, I saw your message on the PlayStation. I'm more than happy to teach you the game. I have 2 series on teaching about it on YouTube, and then I was thinking about doing an open game where up to 4 people can just join that are followers, friends, and that sort of thing. If I can keep you in mind and let you know when I do that. But yeah, if you want to learn how to play the game, I have no problem teaching you. Just ask a lot of questions and I'll do my best to answer. I don't know exactly where you're at and what you're doing, so. And I do stream on Twitch as well, so. Oh gosh, I'm trying to see. I don't really have what I wanted. So I guess we're gonna go with blueprint, SE logo, do graphs. I don't like blue screens. It drives me crazy. It's very not okay. And we'll do charts. Do grid. Alright, we're gonna add these to my selection. I gotta get the bottom, I gotta get to add selection. Add those. And do the interval change so that it changes periodically, like every 13 seconds.
Your health is
Now,
low.
just to be, yes, I know, Suit Lady. Now, just to be on the safe side, I'm also going to switch over to apps and see if there's a new app there regarding what I have. Nope, okay. Alright then, so then we'll go back up to text and images, and we'll leave that the way it is. Alright, because that looks pretty good. That tells me, you know, like there's stuff going on, but I I feel like there is that a mod? Like, is that like a control seat mod? Let me look at my mods. Alright. That's all. Those are all siege turrets and stuff like that. It's a progression terminal. Okay. No, spotlights. Weapons. No, not on any of those. Let's zip up to control and see if I see something I don't remember seeing. No. No. Alright. Oh, that is what it is. We'll leave it like that. How about that? Okay. Well, while we're at it, we might as well work on that there. Okay, good. It's starting to look a little bit more like a bridge in here, huh? Alright, we've got our weapon stores there. I'm keeping my sidearm right now. Okay. More materials. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. Well, we do have our drill downstairs, but honestly speaking, I'm seriously thinking about trading that drill in. Okay, we got an Umbumbu. I remember that. That has a weird ship design. That Umbumbu. I was like looking at that the other day and I was thinking, this is a mad looking design. Wait a minute, that's a cargo? That's not a cargo? What the hell? Alright, so I'm really excited that we've got all this stuff down here. Like, dude, we've got so much good stuff. Alright, so, yeah, wide open. Here we are, downstairs. We have nothing. Collect that. Alright. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this refinery off of here. I don't know where I'll put it, but let's get it off of here.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Yeah, suit lady, I've heard this story so many times, it's kind of sickening. Alright. Man, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Well, I guess we're just gonna shred it. Keep it for material purposes only. Alright. Okay, we're gonna have our roast meat. And we're gonna have an apple juice. Alright, cool. Uh-huh. Heard that noise. Alright. Okay, so this is... Oh, okay, I see. So we're coming down into... This is... Oh, I see where we're at here. This is the lower end here. With exterior access point there. I wonder if I could make a hangar bay in that open area inside there somehow. I don't know, but these are quarters on either side. We got this quarters here. We got this quarters here. Almost like two staterooms. I like that. That's pretty cool. Although, I think it might be better and more, I don't know, helpful to have the other be the... What in the hell is that? Okay, that is a conveyor junction. And that's a conveyor there, goes into there. Oh, I see what we got going on here. Okay. Okay, you're gonna have to, if you want to do this, you gotta come straight up. Like right into here. And then that weapon system. Hmm. Now, if I bring this up here, then it is going to be right up on that. I mean, it would work. It would definitely get us our hydrogen tank up here. I think that's the way to do it, yeah.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
I'm going to turn you around and drop. What do we got that's heavy? Pipes. Pipes are always heavy. Alright. And we'll have to fix that too, but that's fine. Alright, so we go... Alright, first order of business. Crap. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and get this tank in place. Unable to place it. Why? Alright, so the problem is probably it's not long and it's not enough distance. But that's what it is. Let's see. Now what if we did this? Nope. Alright. Well, that sucks. You know, we could do a lab type. Yeah. We'd have to use 3 of them. When we could, it's not like we critically need hydrogen. Alright, so let's go ahead and do a T intersection. Okay. Alright, now we jump in. I don't want that one, I want this one.
Energy low.
We want a hydrogen tank, not an oxygen tank.
Inventory full.
Alright, that's gonna be one. I like the flatter profile.